Hello and welcome to this month's CCXP Tip of the Month. So for April 2019, let's do some sample questions. So we're over here at the ccxp.org website. They list 6 sample questions. I'm actually going to walk through kind of the thinking methods to try and solve each of them. So let's start at the beginning. A closed feedback loop refers to which of the following? Now this is one of those questions where I say it's not really a difficult question, it's just a knowledge question. You either know what a closed feedback loop is or you don't. So in this case, this is a very, very straightforward answer. Communicating to customers and employees that their feedback has been addressed. Question number 2, which of the following actions should be taken first to align business goals with a customer-focused culture? So this is a little bit more of a tricky question. The way to approach something like this is to say, okay, so we're aligning the goals of the business with the culture of the company. So which of the following is best going to do that? So directly tie compensation of frontline representatives to improvement of customer metrics. This is always a red flag for me. Financial incentives are always dangerous, no matter what kind of guise they come in. Include a customer-focused metric on executive level scorecards. The problem with this answer is that's kind of the giveaway. That's not going to align the entire business. That's just talking about executive level. That doesn't really help people at all levels of the company. Develop a customer-focused strategy at the corporate and business level unit. Well, this is a bit more reasonable because we're talking about throughout the organization now, and the strategy is gonna work at all levels. And then prioritize strategic investments based on customer profitability. Again, for me, that's a red flag because it's all well and good making your customers profitable, but it has to help your own business as well. Otherwise, you'll just go bankrupt making your customers a ton of money. So from that, I think we can infer that answer C is the correct answer here. So question 3, which of the following provides the deepest understanding of customer needs and goals? This is kind of more of a knowledge-based one again. I mean, we know that ethnographic data is going to be a lot more reliable than surveys and online tracking information and interactive voice responses, because ethnographic is you're getting out there, you're seeing the customers in the real world. It's real as opposed to information that's been filtered through electronically, that's subject to the questions that are being asked, whereas ethnographic isn't really subject to any questions. It's there, it's happening for real. So that one I think is more of an easier question. Question 4, which of the following should be avoided when mapping the customer journey? So which of these is not good? So including frontline employees when collecting internal insights, very good best practice. Focus on ethnographic and voice of the data, voice of the customer data. Again, that's good. You want to look at voice of customer data. You want to look at ethnographic information. Narrowing the focus to a single customer process, not a bad idea when you're starting out. You don't want to boil the ocean, as they say. So especially for a pilot project, it doesn't hurt to do that. And then assume stakeholders share unified views of the customers. This word right here is the giveaway. You don't really want to assume anything in customer experience research. That's a bad research practice. Okay, which of the following metrics is the strongest predictor of customer satisfaction for phone interactions? So there's a nice giveaway in this answer as well, because you've got a whole bunch of things looking at time, ringing time, hold time, average handle time, but there's the key word right there, resolution. What's the point in having someone pick the phone up immediately if they don't know what they're doing? I don't mind waiting, a minute or so if someone's actually going to solve my problem and solve it the first time as well. So that would be the correct answer there. Finally, what form of customer feedback is likely to yield the most quantifiable input into a fully developed customer experience strategy? So quantifiable means, we look at qualitative versus quantitative. Qualitative is words, quantitative is numbers. So Let's see if that gives us a clue. So one-on-one encounters with customer-facing personnel at point of sale. Well, that's kind of more ethnographic. Complaint letters via traditional mail. Again, that's not easily quantifiable. You know, you'd have to have someone go through and kind of audit all of that stuff. Post-transactional surveys with representative samples across all customer channels. Well, that's lovely. That's nice and easy to quantify. And then third-party product review websites that allow anonymous postings. Because the postings are anonymous, that doesn't really help in terms of like building a customer experience strategy. So my answer here would be C, and I'm pretty sure those are all correct. We're going to flip over quickly here to the Omni-Channel questions. I'm going to show you just 2 of them at the bottom. The biggest challenge with most voice of customer programs is what? Failure to action the results, conflicting views on the survey design, lack of an online survey system, or getting customers to take the survey. So these are all challenges, but what's the biggest challenge? And of course, the biggest challenge typically that we see in the field with VOC programs is people gather data. Anyone can, you know, log in a Survey Monkey, create a survey and send it out, but the getting the results acted on is the biggest deal. You know, that's one of the biggest problems you see a lot. And then complete this phrase: correlation does not equal. This is more of a knowledge one. You either know this or you don't, and it's a very famous saying. It's actually the name of one of the principles in my book. Correlation does not equal causation. So I hope that was helpful. As always, if you guys have any questions, you can drop me a line at support@CCXP Exam Simulator. Also, I forgot to say this in all my videos, but don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel as well, and like the video if you enjoyed it. That way, at least when I release new materials, you guys can see them immediately before having to wait for me to post them on LinkedIn. So until next time, guys, happy studying.